into her tuck. Let's see how she finishes. And strong finish for Sawyer, bib 98 with a time of 51:36. Sophia Scranton from Telluride, right behind her, comes into our view.
195 in.
Sophia earning her turns, getting to the finish line with a time of 51:95. 97. Our next racer from Flagstaff Area Ski Team, Cooper Spielman.
95 on.
And there she is. Cooper in her tuck to the finish with a time of 55:59. Our next racer, Sarah Lally from Loveland.
Course 93 in the gate.
Early turns for Sarah, working it, and here she comes. Sarah Lally, bib 95, through the finish, our current leader with 49.57.
Do you need it for a screen or something?
Valerie should just
93 on, 92 in.
for the sun.
2 weeks to the fence screen.
This is bib 94, Layla Wood from Winter Park. See her crest the pick point.
I think we are okay. '95 was the last starter. 93, yeah.
And here comes Layla
I'll start.
God, love help you.
with a time of 105.09. Next racer, Gracie Kahn
92
from Vale.
on, 91 in. I didn't hear anything.
Finding her edges and clearing the finish with a time of 52:37. That's bib 93, Gracie Kahn from Vale.
91 on, 90 in.
Bib number 92. We'll wait for her to get to the crest, and there she is, Nadia Burkowski from Powderhorn.
Come back without a stop starter, we could clear and resume.
Wasn't sure if Matt.
That's not right, coach is unclear in my section.
And Nadia through the finish line, bib 92 with a time of 57:48. Here comes Tessa Barber from Eldora.
Yeah, I don't see that. Well, I'm not sure what happened. Who was calling what there? Copy.
Tessa finding her groove, finishing with a time of 56:86. Bib 91 through the finish. Next racer from Vale, Caitlin Truitt.
Ron, if I had like a little rookie look like this, you know what? A book like
I see her
89 on.
cresting the pick point.
And
Caitlin Truitt. We got fans at the finish line with cowbells out, ready to cheer for her. And Miss Caitlin from Vale comes in with 51.04, currently in second place behind Sarah Lally from Loveland.
88 on.
Our next racer, Petra Schmidt, hails from Eldora, wearing bib 89, and there she is. These girls are owning the course. It's holding up well, and here comes Petra crossing the finish line with a time of 105.55. And behind her, Ava Vincent, also from Eldora, wearing bib 88. Ava's found her rhythm, and she's come in with 1 minute, 0.07 seconds. Bib 87, Emily Charles from Summit. And Emily has found the track. Here she comes through the finish line, bib 87 with a time of 58.64. Annabelle Starr from Telluride, right behind her.
On 84. Poor Ashley Stamp was she's a steamboat racer who
Bib 87 through the finish line. Annabelle Starr from Telluride with a time of 102.61.
He was 14 or 16, U16, and was at a race in Vale and was hit by a snowmobile.
Next racer coming in fast. We have Sienna Ettlinger from Aspen Valley. Finishes in 7th, currently in 7th with a time of 54.24. Bib 85, Sienna Ettlinger.
On 81 in.
Isabel Blostein, bib 83, cresting the pick point. Gets her turn under her and keeps on moving. Here she comes. Isabel from Eldora. And finishes bib 83 with a time of 56.22.
On 80 in.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was awful. I mean, her younger sister was also racing, and her sister was so much. Yeah.
Tessa Kasagi from Vale, bib 82, here she comes. Working the final gates, finds the finish line, bib 82 with a time of 101.38.
59 in.
Next racer, Lucy Summer from Team Summit.
This may be her.
And on.
A clean finish for Lucy, bib 81 with a time of 108.30. Next racer, close behind, looking fast, it's Reagan Holmes from Eldora, racer number 80. Finding her groove and clears the finish line with a time of 54.36, bib 80.
78 on, 77.
Haley Barker from Vale. And bib 79, Haley Barker with a time of 55.97. Course workers are clearing the track, moving the snow, and up top here is Adina Becker-Schwartz from Breckenridge. Adina's wearing bib 78. And we'll finish with a time of 104.25. Here comes our next racer, Taylor Tamblin. Taylor's from Eldora. Through the finish goes Taylor, bib 77 with a time of 59.6. Georgiana Henry from Vale. Looking fast through these final gates, and here she comes, Georgiana, with a finish of 55.46 seconds.
74 on, 73 in.
Bib 75, Palmer Ulvestad from Vale. Finding her line. Great transitions, and into the finish comes Palmer into second place with a time of 50.73. Next racer on course is Maddie Bullard, and here she comes.
3 on, 72.
Maddie is from the home team from Steamboat. And Maddie with a finish into first place with 48.91. Congrats, Maddie. We'll see if it holds. Next racer on course is going to be Kylie DiMarzio. Kylie comes from Powderhorn.
72 on, 71 in.
We've got great racing today. There's Maddie cresting the pick point.
$71 on, 70 in.
And Kylie through the finish with a time of 103.77, bib 73. Next racer, Lydia Pilarowski from Team Summit. And here's Lydia with a time of 55.54, 72.
70 on, 69 in.
From Crested Butte, Caitlin Zatorsky. Teams from all over the Rocky Central Division are competing today. And bib 71, Caitlin Zatorsky finishes with a 53.43.
69 on.
Slides into ninth place. Currently, next racer from Vale, Lara Hummel. And here comes Lara, looking for that time. And Lara slides into first place with a 47.38.
They're running it much better than I thought they would, and I'm thankful for that.
Ah, okay.
These girls are doing a great job on this course.
7 in.
Annabelle Zerbay from Vale, bib 6'9".
Timing copy 6-7 will not start. So make sure we get.
And Annabelle clears the finish line,
So click on 67 right here.
bib 69.
X out of that. X, you don't need that.
Annabelle with a time of 50.93.
Let's start.
Next racer, Lila Mufflemen
Yeah, now.
from Telluride.
Let's start. Since she started before you got it typed in properly. And now type in 65. and verify that's actually who.
Here comes Lila, working the last few turns,
And you start.
and finds the finish with a time of 57.60.
Faster, we wouldn't have had to swap it.
That's bib 6-8, Lila through.
Thank you.
64.
Our next racer from Vale, Harper Ross Cope, wearing bib 66.
Wasn't she DNF last time?
Through the finish with a time of 52.02.
$63 on start.
64 just started? Yes.
Our next racer, Ruby Clark, wearing bib 65,
Sick of that. Finish it.
working toward the finish line here. Ruby comes from Eldora, and Ruby will finish with a time of 54.58. Kylie Merc from Breckenridge
One in.
will be our next racer. Let's see if we can find her coming over the edge. Thank you. As we see her coming down the course, we have Kylie from Team Breck. She's found the track. She's working the turns.
61 on 60 and.
And bib 64, Kylie Merc will finish with a time of 102.32. Next racer, Martina Riley from Team Summit. And finishes bib 63 with a time of 56.15.
On 59.
The course is skiing fast. The snow is holding. Our next racer, Alex Stoyanova, an independent racer.
Taking one interval for our next racer to this stuff.
And Alex through the finish, bib 6-1 with a time of 59.33. On course right now is Naya Bragi from Steamboat. They skipped. And Naya will finish with a time of 55.22.
59 on, 58 in.
Gross Didier, how do you say it?
Gross Didier.
Our next racer, Lauren Gross Didier, is on course. Let's see what she looks like as she crests the pick point.
That's why they just skipped it. Kids don't skate.
We're looking for Logan, and here she is, looking fast. Good transitions, good shoulders. Look at those gates, and here comes Logan. Let's see where she lands. Logan Gross Didier from Steamboat into first place with a time of 45.76. Our new leader. Congrats to Logan for a nice clean run.
57 on. 50.
Next racer, Emily Toohey from Telluride. And here comes Emily.
56 in the gate.
Finding her edges. Here comes Emily. Well, bib 58 will clear the finish with a time of 57.99.
In 56 more.
We got two. We still
This
need
is
your
my old one. Yep. Racer on course, Layla Churchley from Steamboat. See her at the top. Let's see how she finishes.
All right, you're doing great. I'm going to go to the top.
55 on, 54 in.
And bib 57, Layla Churchley from Steamboat finishes with a time of 102.07. Next racer from Team Summit, Rosie Neal. And Rosie into the finish, bib 56 with a time of 58.66.
On, 53.
Danielle Avila from Winter Park is on course, currently working her way to the finish. Let's see how she navigates these last few gates. And the cowbells are out, and Danielle will finish with a time of 57.23. Next up, Mari Rennick from Vail. Mari's wearing bib 54. And she's going for it. Let's see how she finishes. Here comes Mari, looking fast. And Mari... we didn't get a finish. Yeah, Mari came.
I got a backup finish.
Mari came through the finish,
put her
but
in a DNF. She came through?
she came through. I watched her. It was clean.
DNF. Here, DNF. Circle her. And we'll have to do an ETT.
This racer, Emily Harden from Powderhorn, coming through the finish. Bib number 53 through the finish with a time of 58.36. Mari Rennick, who finished before her, will report out a time when we get it sorted here in the box. Course workers are clearing the track. And next up, we will have Mckenna Thayer from Vail. We're looking for her now. And here she is.
On, 50.
McKenna working and through the finish line. McKenna, bib 52 with a time of 52.75.
50 on, 49 in.
Next racer, Eden Domino into view, wearing bib 51 from Team Summit. Eden into her tuck, and here she comes through the finish line, bib 5-1 with a time of 54.77.
49 on, 48 in.
Next racer, Lauren McCalla from Team Summit. See how Lauren navigates these final turns as she works her way to the finish.
Will be
Faster.
Lauren McCalla slides into 8th place with a time of 51.10. Currently, Logan Gross-Didier still in 1st place with a 45.76. Lara Hummel with a 47.38.
48 on,
Maddie Bullard in 3rd currently with a 48.91. Up top, we see Violet Grenendahl from Eldora. Big cheer from the finish line for Violet. Let's see how she fares. She's in her tuck. She's going for it. And through the finish is Violet with a time of 1 minute, .25.
47 on, 46 in.
At the top of the pick point, Belle Sinclair from Aspen Valley. Here comes Belle wearing bib 48. And through the finish with a time of 53.91, Belle Sinclair from Aspen.
46 on, 45 in.
Up top, we see Rawani Shrestha from Steamboat. Rawani working the gates. Leaving nothing on the course. Rawani with a time of 52.37.
Good number?
47.
47.
Yeah, that was 47.
Kinsley Jacobson from Steamboat Springs.
44.
Kinsley transitioning from gate to gate, looking strong. Here she comes. Can she hold it? And Kinsley through the finish with a time of 52.13, bib 46. Here comes Blake Chandler from Telluride.
43 in this. 42? I don't have a 42. 44 is down.
Blake carrying speed through the finish with a time of 53.41.
44 is
Bib
down.
45, Blake Chandler.
He is 40.
Ella Dry from Vale.
Not finished.
Bib 44, we just heard will not finish. We don't see her from the bottom,
So she
but she has abandoned course. Behind her will be Sonia Schwab from Vale. We'll look for Sonia to crest the pick point.
42 on, 41 in.
And here she is. Here comes Sonia to the finish line. Bib 43 with a time of 1 minute, .24. On her tail, Bella Fisher from Steamboat Springs, wearing bib 42, coming through, looking tight and clearing the final gates for a finish of 51.72. That's bib 42, Bella Fisher from Steamboat. Slides into 10th place currently. From Vale, Shay Armistad. All these racers working hard today. Shay looking strong. Will finish with a time of 52.16. That's bib 41.
Four zero.
So Lene Cool was on course, and it sounds as if she may have abandoned. Lene comes from Flagstaff. It's a long trip for our friends from Flag,
Finisher was
and we're glad to have them.
41.
41.
And we wish Lene well. We're holding the start while we clear the course. While we do that, I just want to thank another gold level sponsor, Smart Wool. Power your adventure with performance socks and clothing, pushing the boundaries of merino wool. Go far and feel good. Smart Wool. Morgan Maloney, also from Flagstaff, on course. We'll look for Morgan to clear the pick point.
38 on.
And here she is. Morgan Maloney. Finishing bib 39 with a time of 55:76.
37 on, 36 on.
Next racer at the pick point, Zoe Nelson from Team Summit. And Zoe, inner tuck through the finish, bib 38 with a time of 56:28.
36 on, 35 at the start.
Our next racer from Eldora, Charlie Broneman, wearing bib 37. And here comes Charlie. A lot of fans at the finish cheering for Charlie. Bib 37 will clear the finish with a time of 59:10. Next racer, Sadie Schenk, a top 10 finisher, I believe, from our first race. Here comes Sadie. Hitting gates. Oh, and found it. Sadie through the finish, bib 36 with a time of 50.46. Currently in 5th place from Telluride, Sadie Schenk.
34 on.
Logan Gross-Didier still has the time to beat with 45:76. Let's see if Riley Regan can do it from Powderhorn. Here she comes. And Riley will finish bib 35 with a time of 54.39.
33 on, 32.
Lucy Novak from Loveland, currently on course. All of these racers looking great. The course is holding up. Finding her edges, and Lucy to the finish line, bib 34 with a time of 51 seconds flat. Slides into 8th place. Congrats, Lucy Novak from Team Loveland.
32 on, 31.
Roxy Krager from Aspen Valley, wearing bib 33, currently on course. Here comes Roxy, finding her edges through the finish line with a time of 52:10. Bib 33, Roxy Krager.
31 on, 30.
Next racer we see here from the bottom is Mackenzie Gilchrist from Steamboat. And Mackenzie finds the finish line, bib 32 with the time of 53:37.
30.
You're in luck if you like Mackenzie's, because here comes another one. Mackenzie Croft from Team Summit, wearing bib 31, and here she is.
Which number is DNF?
29 will not start. Our next racer bib 28.
28.
So you go up and click on her number, type in 28, type in enter.
There we go.
And through the finish, bib 31, Mackenzie Cross with a time of 55:42.
It's 28 that just started,
Yes.
and the previous starter was
Here comes Lauren Hopkins from Vale. Lauren, inner tuck early, looking fast. Let's see how she finishes. Through the finish, bib 30, Lauren Hopkins slides into 6th place with a time of 50.63.
27 on, 26 at the start.
Big congrats to all these racers. So fast. And here comes Ruby Lake from Telluride. Ruby Lake, bib 28, through the finish line with a time of 57:53. Logan from Steamboat still holds first place. This racer, Kira Rafferty, Kira Raftery from Vale, wearing bib 27. Come on, Kira. Bib 27 through the finish with a time of 1:04:12. Emma Tomasco from Eldora just cleared the pick point.
25 on, 24 to start.
And here comes Emma into the finish. Bib 26 with a time of 1:86.
Four on.
Jamie Vesky from Loveland Ski Club on course.
That was 26, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Jamie through the finish line, bib 25 with a time of 58:38. Next racer, Jessica Hyde from Winter Park. Jessica finding her way and through the finish, Jessica, bib 24 with a time of 54:94.
22 on course, 21 at the start.
Caroline Steck clears the pick point at the top from Team Summit. And Caroline holds it through the finish, bib 23 with a time of 54:34. Nice work. Next up, we'll look for Blakely McCord. And there she is from Loveland Ski Club. Here comes Blakely. Blakely finding her groove, working the turns, and bib 22, Blakely McCord, through the finish with a time of 1:03:52. Next racer from Winter Park, Marlos Adrians, wearing bib 21.
They haven't inserted.
Here she comes.
No.
22, that is 20 who just left. Yep.
Marlowe's through the finish, bib 21 with a time of 1:28. Madison Bassinger from Eldora. We see her at the top, staying active, making her turns. Let's see how Madison finishes. And Madison, bib 20, through the finish with a time of 59:84. Kaylee Goforth from Steamboat, picking up speed, coming through these final turns. Transitioning through bib 19, through the finish, 51:34, slides into 12th place. Kaylee Goforth.
17 on course, 16 in start.
See our next racer, Liberty Stanton from Vale.
Okay, so she could be. That's my tentative one. They'll have to do an EET. Okay. So for 54, you know, you can kind of type it right in on your thing. Should be about 41.95.
And Liberty pulls out the final couple of turns. Bib 18 through the finish with a time of 57.30.
16 on. Our next racer will be bib 29 with the provisional rerun.
From Telluride, Belle McTeague. Here comes Belle. Let's see what she's got.
Yeah, so she just opened this.
Nobody went.
And Belle
Is 15 on course? Yes, okay.
McTeague through the finish with 54.91.
29's on course, so this is an actual.
No, stop. 15 is 14 on. Tell her to hold.
Hold for timing.
Hold.
This should be Nadia Lunig from Team Summit clearing the finish,
16.
wearing bib 16.
So
And that's a confirm for my eyes. Nadia through the finish.
29 came after 16. Okay. 15's at the start, so we need to put 29 between.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, wait.
Nadia from Team Summit,
Where's one?
our last finisher.
One second. Hold for a second.
Keep holding, please.
We'll get you a time here in a moment.
16.
Nadia with a time of 51.55. Good work, Nadia.
Timing holds, I'll timing clear.
15 should be 29.
Okay, who just finished?
Bib 29 through the finish. I see that with my eyes. Don't have the name in front of me. Oh, Sarah Wood, it looks like, from Telluride. Nope. From Team
Is
Summit.
there anyone on course? 15 is at the start. No one's on course.
So that's
We're in a bit of a timing hold. Our last racer,
and there's nobody.
Sarah Wood from Summit.
Correct. No one on course.
Okay, so
She hit the wand.
okay, got it.
The course is
So we
fully cleared.
This one, we'll put her in a false start, right? So since nobody else has gone,
Right.
we can take this and do 29, right? Because that's who just finished.
Yeah, turn 15 into 29.
So we can do that, right? Then we can go here
Still on hold for timing.
and say swap with finisher. Keep on, I keep on losing my. Okay, so I can swap her with
Okay.
finisher. Now 15.
Now 15 is.
So confirm she is 15 in the start.
Okay, timing's clear. You can send 15.
Thanks for your patience while we
Thank you.
organize the timing for that last insert. So we went from Nadia to Sarah, and in the start is bib 15, Sarah Babnick from Powderhorn.
So our last finisher was 29.
Timing is clear.
Okay.
She needs jury. Jury.
Timing is clear.
Start confirmed. Clear, 15 on next interval.
While we're waiting, I want to thank Steamboat Radio, another gold partner, sponsor of the team, Steamboat Radio. That's KBCR 96.9, KTYV Sports on FM 105.7, KEZZ 94.1, KKSB The River at 98.9.
Oh, unless we false started the wrong one. We'll have to check. Circle her. We'll check because she's a long.
On course right now, Sarah Babnick, bib 15 for Powderhorn. We're going to look up and watch her clear this crest.
$14 on, 13 in the start.
And here comes Sarah.
On, 12 in the start.
So Sarah Babnick from Powderhorn will clear the finish. That's bib 15 with a time of 106.35. Close behind her, Anya Chadbourne from Vale. Here comes Anya.
We'll check it.
Good transitions, Anya. And through the finish, bib 14 with a time of 54.66.
12 on course, 11 in the start.
Racer number 13, Elliott Olson from Team Summit. Here comes Elliott.
I didn't want to do that if they're just about to cross.
And
Very well.
Elliott, bib 13, finishes with a time of 52.43.
11 on course, 10 in the gate.
Our next racer, Camden Holmes from Eldora.
Timing, it appears bib 11 abandoned.
And Camden through the finish, bib 12 with a time of 54.05.
10 on course, 9 in the start.
Bib 11, Katie McDonald from Vale. We hear from the top she has abandoned course, so we'll be waiting next for Devin Phillips, bib 10 from Aspen Valley. And here she is,
9
Devin,
on course,
looking fast, coming over the pick point. On track for a strong finish. Let's see where we land. Bib number 10, Devin Phillips, slides into third place with a time of 48.17. What a run. Way to go, Devin.
And we may have a missing racer in the top 10. So
8 on course,
the one that we got the wrong finish on.
7.
Well, we got a wrong finish. Yeah.
Here comes racer number 9, Biera Lawrence, an independent racer. Finding her turns through the finish. Biera. Bib number 9 will finish with a time of 1 minute, 0.39. Next on course, Isabel Pierantoni.
Last starter. Oh, here it's 8. There she is.
And here comes Isabel in the bright orange helmet. Isabel will finish bib number 8 with a time of 57.57. Next racer from Aspen Valley, Tessa Osborne.
Who's left start?
6. And 5 is in the gate.
Here comes Tessa, bib 7 with a time of 51.85.
5 on, 4 in the start.
Caitlin Lemon from Team Summit clears the pick point and can't hold it around that wide gate. She's abandoned.
Timing copy 6 will not finish. She pops up in the upper right if you need her name.
Caitlin Lemon, racer number 6. The coaches are going to help her clear that course. And she looks all right as she skis off course. Next racer, Lily Desai from Team Summit, bib number 5.
Or on, and we'll start.
You want to double intervals?
Here comes Lily. And through the finish, bib 5 with a time of 1:17.56. Ruby Elliott will be our next racer from Vail. Here she is. Through that tricky turn at the top, and she's abandoned because racer 4, Ruby Elliott, abandoned course. She's fine. She's up. Probably frustrated, but that's ski racing, folks.
We had one announcer that was talking about this whole thing with snow snakes. Oh, here that family comes back again. Oh, there's the younger brother. Yeah. I mean, it's like 3 younger. It was pretty ridiculous. Hysterical, but it was ridiculous.
Soon we'll see Jordan Miller, racer number 3 from Aspen Valley. Let's look for her. And here she is. Let's see how she navigates this turn. Right, here comes Jordan.
And if I can get this. Agents. And we also need the final race, which will be 1.
And picking up speed at the end, Jordan Miller, racer 3, with a time of 51.92. Want to thank Steamboat Ski and Resort Corporation, Happy Trails, home of champagne powder.
Racer will not finish.
So that's 2. Timing copy, 2 will not finish.
And we just heard that racer number 2, Emma Shearer, will not finish. Can't see what happened from where we're at, but that leaves a final racer, Zania Gayer from Vail. We'll see if she comes into view here momentarily. While we're waiting, I want to also thank another gold sponsor, Steamboat Orthopedic and Spine Institute. We are here to keep you out there, partnering for world-class care locally. None of this would happen without all these sponsors. What a great venue we have, all these workers, all these families. How about we thank Steamboat Sotheby's International Realty, real estate with local roots that run deep and global reach that spans markets around the world. They tell me our final racer's on course.
Can I get a hand?
Looking for Zania Gayer from Vail, wearing bib number 1.
Okay, and can I also get a hand time for bib number 20?
Final racer, 1 through coaches, no fault.
And she clears the top half of the course and comes into view. Zania, bib number 1, finds the track. Let's see if she's keeps it, and here she comes. Looking smooth and fast through the finish line. Zania Gayer, bib 1, to conclude the second giant slalom of the day. She finishes with a time of 53.08. A couple more gold level sponsors we want to thank. Twin Enviro Services, proudly serving our community with a variety of waste transportation, waste disposal, and recycling services.
Everything checked out.
I want to thank UC Health, Live Extraordinarily, and Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank. Genuine hometown banking means supporting genuine hometown traditions. Folks, that'll conclude the second giant slalom of the day. Big thanks again to all the racers, all the families, all the coaches, and all the sponsors. Good racing, fast snow here at Steamboat.
In the interest of time, I could slide down with the reset, go to time and check, finalize the paperwork, and it's just